Hello, good to see you and thank you for clicking. Now, you know what? Sugar has hit all-time high price of 9,400 Kenyan shillings. And you know what? This price is quite high compared to the price that we had during the mercury time. Remember kuna time sukari ilikuwa inasemekana iko na mercury and the price skyrocketed to a place whereby most of the people were not affording that specific commodity. You know what? At this time as we are talking about, the price of the sugar has actually gone way above that specific thing. You know what? I've been monitoring this price of sugar, by the way, all the way from it was around 7,200, and I was a little bit skeptical. Somebody shared with me that idea of buying that sugar, and I was like, okay, fine. Yes, I've been buying some commodities, but how about I buy and then things go south? And I was a bit skeptical. And guess what? At 7,600, I bought that thing. And guess what? I'm not talking about the theoretical kind of a thing. I made my own purchase right here. I don't know whether you can be able to see it. I put it 5,000 out there on the sugar. And guess what? This is how you can make money at these specific times. Because on this channel, I always share with you good videos and opportunities that are out there. All right. So guess what? Stick around, watch this video to the end so that you understand exactly what I did, what I'm doing, and what you can do, and grab the opportunity instead of you staying there and crying and saying like things are going south. Why don't you take advantage of that? All right. So before you do to that, or before you get into that specific video, you know what? I always post a video each and every day, and if you would like to never miss any piece of my good videos, this is what I want you to do. Doesn't cost you anything, it's free of charge. Just down below there is a button written subscribe. It's on your right and it is in black. Hit that magical button, and on the left there is a like button. Hit those two magical buttons. Guess what happens? Whenever I upload a good new video, you get to be notified. Okay? Enough with all that kind of things. Let's talk about money. What exactly is happening right now? I do not know, and by the way, I'm not here to advise you what exactly is happening, why the price of sugar is, why, whatever the case it is. The fact remains that the price of sugar is skyrocketing, is going up, and this is an opportunity for entrepreneurs, those people who have a risk appetite inside of them, and they can put their money out there, and you make something at the end of the day. All right, so if that's the cup of your coffee, this is the video that we like to watch. So what I'm saying is this: there was a time sugar was around 6,900, 7,100, 7,200, and somebody shared with me some ideas, quite a reliable source of place, and he told me like, you know what, I just have a feeling that this sugar might actually skyrocket and move to a place whereby beyond people's expectations. How about you do this, Joseph? How about you grab this opportunity and you do something about it? Because I know you are a risk taker and you've always been investing in different areas. How about you grab this opportunity? And I was like, well, yeah, I can, but how sure are you? You see, look at that kind of a little of skepticism and something of sort. But after sometimes it hit around 76, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna left behind. I'm gonna do my purchase and I'm gonna do something. And I actually did that, and I disposed it at a good price of around 8,100 or something of so. So I made like 500 out of that. So anyway, the point is this: I made another purchase yesterday, and by the way, this is the receipt here. I don't know whether you can see it just down below there, and there is a price there or whatever. I don't know whether you can see it, but that's a fact. So the point is this: there is something called capital gain. Capital gain is where you made money out of you buying and then you sell. The difference between the buying price and the selling price, what comes in or what you get in as a difference, that's what you call the capital gain. And at that particular point usually happens when there is a prospected crisis, or when there is a crisis that is ongoing. The point is this: I'm not gonna promise you that this thing gonna be there like forever on all the time. This is the situation that you get yourself, and you grab this opportunity, you make money, get out of it as fast as you can. What do I mean by this? Fact, this is a disclaimer. It is a risky engagement, and it's a risky that you have to be a calculative. The point is this: you can get into it, put your little money out there that you just have money at your disposal, make some few coins, and then you get out of it. Let's say talk over a week or at most 2 weeks. Within a range of those 1 week or 2 weeks, you have disposed all your thing, and you can make money back to your pocket. Because let me tell you one thing: as you sit there, you skepticism, and you're like, okay, fine, I cannot be able to risk my money because I do not know how it transpires and such kind of a thing. Say, yeah, I understand there is that aspect. But then if you are a business person, if you are an entrepreneur, somebody who knows exactly and taps opportunities as they go around, you listen to the news, you listen to the people what are saying, you listen to the world, you listen to the economist and such kind of a thing, you grab the opportunity, you tap it, and you move to the next level. This is the point. I would like you to be a bit calculative when making this decision. What I would advise you to do is that wherever you come from, you don't have to be where I am, and you don't have to purchase where I did. The point is this: wherever you are, just listen to the ground and always be open. And I always tell people, whenever you would like to make money, this is a reality and this is a fact. Talk to different kinds of people. You might be in this business and then you realize there's something going on the other business, but you don't want to get overly into that business, but you can grab the opportunity that is going on, and then you can make money out of it. So the point is this: interact and talk to people. grab some few individuals whom I know you might have or you should have actually. And I always tell people it is good to have people when unajua wanauza maduka, they have wholesalers, they have what, because those are the most important people you can have in your life, so that you can grow each other and you migrate to the next level in terms of development. So this is the point. Get that money that you have with you. Of course, be calculative after inquiring, and of course, getting appropriate information from whatever the place that you're buying and whatever the place that you're gonna sell. So once you make the two links, like where you're buying and where you're selling, or how you're gonna dispose, because the point is this: buying is not an issue. You might have the money in the bank, or you might have some money outside there, and then you can go grab it, buy it. That's not a big thing. That is, you don't need to be creative. But how you dispose it, meaning how you sell it and you get it out of your hands in terms of an asset, you liquidate it and get money back to your pocket. That's now where the things comes in. And you can dispose at various ways on various means, all right? You can decide to be like, okay, fine, I'm buying this sugar and somebody's selling at this price. There you can decide to go a little bit slower than that price, and then at the end of the day, you make a little bit of profit. You can be able to decide, or maybe you can go into a collaboration with somebody who has an existing business, or you can decide overly to go ahead and do it on solo. You can go and inquire from different shops, and after that you can be able to make something at the end of the day. So the point is this: grab this opportunity, listen to the ground, and always tell people, whenever you hear people complaining about something, don't be on the complaining side. Be on the side that sees and taps the opportunities. And if you argue and if you have that perspective in life, then I can assure you at the end of the day, you won't be in a situation whereby, because let me tell you one secret, whenever you listen to the things that people are saying, hey, you know what, life is hard, life is tough, that may be true, that's for a fact, but then ask yourself, fine, it is tough, why people are complaining? What is really coming out of their mouth? What exactly am I supposed to do so that I get myself an advantage of the situation that is happening? Take an example when we had the corona. I actually shared an idea with somebody who happened to be my friend, and I told him, you know what, I'm prospecting this thing might go out of control, and I'm thinking the mask business gonna get into a very, very lucrative business. And they were like, come on, mask business, really? I mean, seriously? But let me tell you one thing. At the middle of the corona crisis, the guy gave me a call and told me, you know what, I really wish I listened to you. You know why? Because this surgical mask and something that's costing 100 Kenyan shillings a piece, all the way from 5 shillings. Now, this is where we are. So the point is this is the opportunity. The information that I'm going to give here, it depends on how you're going to use it. And I say, this is my disclaimer. Depends exactly how you consume this information. If you are kind of an individual who is skeptic, you too much, or you have the fear to lose your money, then don't get into it. But if you're this kind of an individual who says, you know what, I'm going to get into it, and I'm going to do the best that I can so that I grab this opportunity. So if you're this kind of an individual, then go ahead, grab this opportunity, do something about it, make this little coin or few coins. Then, for example, let's say you put your 85,000 or let's say 100,000 out there, and you put that money in a money market fund. It's a safe investment, I agree. And it gives you like 7,200 at the end of the year. You take the same 100,000, you buy sugar, or you buy whatever the thing that is out there. As of now, we are talking about sugar, and then it makes you like a couple of like 4,500 or 10,500 or something of sort in a period of 1 week. How about that? It's a good money. Is it a risky business? Of course it is. I didn't say it's not risky. It is. But the point is this: how do you make your calculations? How do you move? Because how you move, how you buy, how you sell, and how you dispose, that is exactly what is required in terms of knowledge for you to be able to know exactly what am I gonna do so that I don't get myself into a problem. So the point is this: if I may summarize this in a nutshell, right now as we speak, the price of this sugar, it's actually prospected to go way above 9,500. So people are prospecting it to hit around 9,900, close to 10,000. All right, so forget about the 10,000. Let's say like sub 10,000. All right, right now there are some people who are disposing this sugar or selling this sugar at around close to 9,000 or 9,100, 9,200. If maybe you were to grab that opportunity, and of course speed here matters. Speed matters in terms of once you buy it, make sure that you have a way of disposing this thing as fast as you can, and of course at a profit. That's the point. If you do so, then at the end of the day, you're gonna grab it. Because let me tell you one thing: yes, I'm not a prophet, that's for sure. I only talk about investments and such kind of a thing as opportunities. I can prospect that there will be a little bit of a crisis. Yes, it won't go for long, but the fact remains there will be a little bit of a crisis. Because the reason as to why maybe I'm suspecting this thing is going on is because of there is kind of an inflation going out there, an increment of the price of a dollar, because it's really hitting the Kenyan shillings and something of sort. And of course, some other issues that are going out there. Some of them are politically, some of them are calamities in terms of natural ones and some kind of a thing. Whatever the case it is, for whatever I'm interested on is that the price are skyrocketing, or rather the prices are going down. So at that particular point, that's the only situation that you can grab that opportunity, buy that specific commodity, make yourself something out of it, and then you move to the next level. And this is how you do it. Of course, I'm not telling you go ahead and drain all your accounts and get all the money that you have and buy it, and then you come back and say, Joseph, you told them. No. I'm saying you do a calculative risk. You make sure that you do your own mathematics very correctly. Get that money that you know, this money, if I get it and then buy this specific thing. And of course, there's something that you should understand. This is business. This is not gambling. This is not bet. This is business, all right? And when it comes to business, of course, you don't expect that price to shoot all the way from 94 to 81 to 70 to 6. No, it doesn't go that way. The volatility is quite low. Yes, it's there, but it's quite low. It's kind of within the marginable, what we call the, you can be able to margin, you can regulate it, like you can accommodate that specific inflation, okay? So one thing you're supposed to understand, it doesn't go like from 94 to 91 to 99 to 85 to 7. No, it doesn't go that way. Yes, it goes down sometimes, but it goes in a very, very kind of assumed curve or something of sort. So the point is this: go ahead, do something about it and grab it if you are the kind of a person. All right. Anyway, by the way, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, my name is Joseph. Talk about investment, talk about opportunities, and I try as much as I can to make sure that I post a video each and every day on this channel so that I share with you the opportunities that are out there. Also, I'm out there, my ears on the ground, telling you exactly what's going on, what can you tap on, and where can you be able to make money on, because this channel, it's all about making money. It's all about growing ourselves, increasing ourselves in terms of wealth, in terms of wealth, and also achieving what we call the financial freedom. And that one is not achieved with just a magical thing. Hey, and guess what? I'm gonna leave you with this message. Guess what? There's opportunities that I've shared in this channel. It's a short-term opportunity. It's an opportunity you grab. I'm not saying you get yourself into this business like forever. It's an opportunity you grab, you make money, you get out of it, and then you wait again for another one to tap it and move to the next one. That's how you do it. Then that's how you move. That's how you make money. Because otherwise, if you do opposite of that, then rest assured you're gonna be out there being in the majority of those people who complain at all the time. So anyway, if you're out there, you still confused, you do not know, or you would like to invest on other areas apart from what I've just said, guess what? I have booklets for you. Booklets about money market fund, about treasury bills, treasury bonds, about circles, about money market fund and such kind of a thing. Also business plans, business ideas, and what have you. If you would like to get a copy of either of those or all of those, then grab my number from the description of this specific video, because that's where I'm gonna leave it, and then you give me a call or you text me, you get your copy. It's only 280, and then from there we move to the next level, because just like an iron sharpens another iron, so do we learn from each other. So for now, it's a goodbye and see you in the next one, but make sure you subscribe to this channel.